Virgo, these are your messages for August 2021. Sorry, let me adjust the camera just a little bit. Sorry that it's shaking. It is on a gooseneck and that's connected to this table. Thank you for returning if you've ever watched any one of my videos. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, interacting with me on this channel. You know I always respond back. Feel free to leave your comments. There's my rice. I'm making sushi bombs for my son's birthday dinner tonight. And I'm preparing the rice right now, and I just heard it go off. Sorry. TMI. Nobody needs to know about what I'm cooking. Anyways, they're so delicious. Cooking is one of my favorite pastimes. If you're new here, I'll tell you how my gifts work. I focus a lot on self-exploration, self-improvements, independence. I feel that the ultimate freedom is through independence, through emancipation from whatever holds you. My goal is to provide you with information that helps you make the best decision, like give you just enough information to make the best decision in your best interest, shed some light in some pretty gray areas if it resonates, so that you can then proceed with the information and make a decision. I don't typically do love readings, but love may come up in the reading. If it does, of course I will read that, but I will still focus on you, my Virgos, my currents, rather than the other person. Because then again, I feel like in relationships, the best thing to do when we're having difficulties in a relationship is to focus on how we are presenting in the interaction, right? What are the messages for Virgo? August 2021. We have Four of Wands. It says completion. Nine of Cups. It says happiness. Might as well flip this one over too. Six of Wands. This is victory. Hey now. Hey now. Hey. These are great. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to do your video like 2 times before, and it just didn't feel right. And so this is like my 3rd time trying to do it. And I like it. I want to be a Virgo. What are the messages with this beautiful, beautiful layout? So we have 6 of Wands, victory. 4 of Wands, completion. 9 of Cups, happiness, fulfillment, success, successful endings, good endings of cycles. What do we got going on, man? This is interesting. I like this. Okay, we'll see. One more. What are the messages for Virgo for August 2021? Blossoming. Ooh, that sun is directly in front of my window, and it is blinding me pretty much. It's amazing how strong, how powerful the sun is, that it has the ability to be so far away Oh, two. Peace. You know what? In the last reading that I tried to do, these two cards came up. Discernment. All right. So they insist. It's amazing how much power the sun has because it's beaming through my window, and I feel the heat. It's and the earth isn't that close to the sun, yo. Death. Before I start talking, let me just pull the Eight of Wands. Six of Wands. Here we go. The World. Hermit. There you are. You're in your reading. This is great. I like this. This feels better. King of Pentacles. Oops, shit. As I was talking about the sun. Fire energy. Nope, there. Thank you. I know I'm moving it around. Knight of Pentacles. This is really talking about Six of Swords. Do you know what is funny? This is like the reading that I just tried to do for you that wasn't really feeling right because I didn't feel like it was on point. But this is essentially the same thing. God. Oh, here we're talking about a completion of cycles, a successful completion of cycles, and movement on to something, movement on to the next thing, the next objective on our path, right? Enjoying. So it's like, okay, let's say you've been fighting boxing in a championship and you're going round to round to round to round to round, and you're in the final fight in the championship where it's between you and the last champion, and you got to beat this champion in order to have the title. So you went all the way up to the title match, and after you win the title match, right? Let's say you've been doing this for a really long time, going only so far and falling off, but you finally make it to the title round, the title fight, and you beat the last champion. So you are now the champion. That moment in between when you beat the champion, that moment of victory in between when you beat the champion and when you start your new leg of work or your new training cycle is what this thing is showing me right here. Up top. It says that you're really, really proud of yourself and the decisions that you've been making and the ways that you've been growing and how you've been acquiring and utilizing your knowledge. It's going to bring you to a really stable place in your mind, body, and soul. And you're really going to be experiencing some sort of euphoria associated with the success that you've been able to ascertain in your perspective. You're definitely here because I'm rearranging my goddamn cards, my goddamn stones. Shit. Anyways. See? So, you're really here. It's really saying that you're in that space between when you win the championship and when you begin your next leg of work. So, let's apply it to something real life. If you had things going on that you weren't particularly, you have come to not appreciate so much, or you find that it's no longer helpful for you. Oh, let me move the cards. Sorry. Let me move the cards. Let me move the camera so you can see the cards. Something that is no longer helpful for you, but that once was. That has completed here in the center. that has completed 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, right? 4 of Wands in the center, victory, successfully. Because this discernment card and this peace card tell me that you've come to the proper conclusions for yourself. You've come to the proper conclusions for yourself and for your life, for your family's life, okay? All right, for your family's life, I heard it. And then what you're enjoying now is that 9 of Cups, that space in between, the completion of the cycles, realizing that. Some of you could be meditating and getting the messages, or in your sleep state. That's where it's happening, and you're getting the downloads. You kind of just wake up. You kind of wake up in this certain persona. You embody a certain persona when you wake up. And it's that enjoyable space where you're really proud of yourself. You're high off of the victory. The cycle's closing. You're able to see the whole thing in its entirety, its purpose, and you're able to let it go through meditation, through sleep work, dream work. And then you're with this blossoming card, you're on to the next, like you're right there where you're about to step onto the next leg of your journey. Now let's look at the bottom cards here. We have the Death card, the 6 of Wands, and the Hermit. So the 6 of Wands is repeated again. So this is a very poignant kind of point that you are successful. You are transforming. Like I said, you just won the title championship, and that you're in that space between that and when you start your new leg of your journey, right? And you're enjoying the spoils. You're enjoying the spoils of victory, and you're getting to enjoy being in your energy, because Virgos love success, is what I'm hearing. Y'all love success when it's successful, when you plan something, or when you complete something, or when you handle something like that, like when you take care of it, and it's to a completion, and it's a good thing in your perspective. Then this is what you like. This is making your whole life, right? All right. So when we're talking about completion, we have underneath that completion and peace card, we have 8 of Wands, the World, and Strength. And I was just talking, so completion and the World card are looking to me like cycles being completed, right? Cycles being completed. Okay, thank you. And when I was talking about getting the downloads during your sleep, let's talk about the bubble that this person is in through their meditation. But when I was talking about dream work, this is what I mean. You're getting the downloads, you're kind of sleeping over it, or you're kind of meditating through it, and you're gaining the information. You may not realize it then, but then you just realize that you move different. You think different about something, you feel different about something, and you get this influx of energy that supports your transition. Your transition through this 9 of Cups feeling, this happiness, and to the blossoming. And what are you blossoming into? You're moving into the energy of your next leg of the journey. And we have King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. And so this prosperous feeling is how you're feeling from that point on. This is where you're moving to. Very nice. Very nice. Comment down below. Let me know what. I'm nosy. I need the tea. I need the coffee, tea, juice, water bottle. I need the fluids. Tell me what's going on. All right, that's your reading.